All right, YouTube, as I stand here in a graveyard of giant Doug fir rounds, I feel like it's probably important to talk about a little something today. I know the internet has sort of become a place of challenges, of flexing, of people trying to show you how hard something is that they can do. For the people who care, this video is about working smarter, not harder. And with that said, we're gonna get into noodling and how it can save you time. Now, a lot of you out there might be thinking to yourself, I don't really care so much about learning the skills or the tricks that come with trying to save time cutting wood, but one day you might decide that that apartment is no longer somewhere you want to live, and this skill will still be with you. Let's get into it. All right, so first step of noodling is noodling. So what noodling is cutting down about 3/4 of the way down the log with the grain. Now notice how these logs have all been made from me cross-cutting all of these against the grain. But now that we have those and the truck is about 100 yards away, these are gonna be a pain in the lower back specifically if I try to pick this up and carry it for no fucking reason. Today is not about working harder, it's about getting all of this wood out of here quickly and efficiently. So what we're going to do is cut with the grain, and then I'll show you why it's called noodling. Most of you could probably guess why it's called noodling, but because we're cutting with the grain, the chain has less resistance, and with less resistance, it pulls out longer cuts each time, bigger cuts each time. So instead of sawdust, we end up with these really pretty noodle looking strings of saw cuts. Now, what you can do with these, what we're gonna do with these is save these for tender and for the bottom of a chicken coop. They're really good for that, and it's free. We already have it. It's making the best of what we've already made today. So we're gonna fill a trash bag of these and get the most out of them. And I've got about, I'd say 15 more to go. So I'll show you when we get there. You don't have to watch the whole thing. More fit for this. God. Oh my God. That's going in the video. I know I've been preaching to you guys for a long time now about using a splitting axe when splitting wood, but today I intentionally chose this forestry axe. It's better for felling, better for chopping. But today it fits perfectly for this job because now that these rounds are pretty much mostly split, this nice little narrow bit is gonna fit perfectly right into this nice little cavity that we have in there. So the goal is, if your aim's good enough, you're gonna hit it right there and it'll be just enough to caress it, to convince it to split from there with minimal effort. You do have to hit it dead on. Let's hope I do that every time. Now, everybody watching this video is more than capable of splitting these because they're mostly already finished off. Especially that one. Whew, that's a bad angle there. Last two. Get a look at all of them. And the last most helpful part about what we just did is now the bark, which isn't really valuable as far as firewood is concerned, is just gonna peel right off. So the bugs of the forest floor, they like bark. They do not like the actual wood itself. It gives them nowhere to live if you take the bark off. So that way, when you get home and store the wood near your house, you're not bringing all of those wood borers and termites with you. God forbid there's any in the wood.